Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Wrestling in Chaos. I am Jones for tonight, and I am proud to announce that we are in Madison Square Garden, New York, for the second ever WIC Saturday night main event. Of course, what a big night we have tonight. Of course, the King of Chaos title is on the line. As well as that, an 8-man battle royale, 7-man battle royale, where the winner will choose their number, their entrant in the Royal Rumble. R-Truth will have an open challenge, and look at this sold out arena here tonight in Madison Square Garden, New York. I'm Jones from Commentary Desk, and it looks like we are about to have one hell of a night, with your main event being Bron Breakker versus Gunther. Both men are undefeated so far in WIC, but that will come to an end for one of them tonight. Of course, John Cena is in the building tonight as he looks to be able to throw 6 other men over the top rope and then be able to go to the Royal Rumble and choose his entrant number. As well as that, the Judgment Day are here because of R-Truth hosting his open challenge. I don't think John Cena seems too happy with R-Truth hanging around with the Judgment Day. And of course, kicking things off tonight is your King of Chaos champion, Drew McIntyre. The following contest is a King of Chaos Championship no disqualification match. Introducing to the ring first, the champion. He is Drew McIntyre. And Drew McIntyre makes his final entrance before his big Royal Rumble No Chance in Hell match. 30 competitors, all looking to win that King of Chaos title. Of course, Drew McIntyre not only has a $1 million bounty over his head if someone eliminates him, but he will enter at entrant number 1, as made official by your general manager Baron Corbin. As now it looks like Austin Theory has arrived to Madison Square Garden. And introducing the challenger, he is Austin Theory. Austin Theory is here tonight, and oh my god, taking out Drew McIntyre. And now laying kicks out to Drew McIntyre's chest, stomping him down. And our match is underway for the King of Chaos title here tonight. And now Austin Theory doesn't realise that Drew McIntyre is behind him, and oh my god, Drew McIntyre using the camera as a weapon here tonight. This is a no disqualification match. And now Drew McIntyre is going to look for a stalling suplex here in Madison Square Garden. And oh my god, what a way to start off the show here tonight, Saturday night's main event. As now Drew McIntyre is going to look like he's going to run straight into the corner with Austin Theory on his shoulders. And now Drew McIntyre going to look for a chop here tonight. And oh my god, Drew McIntyre. Is he going to look for another one here tonight? And oh my god, no, Austin Theory moved out of the way. And chop after chop after chop after chop. But it does not look like Drew McIntyre is reacting. And Austin Theory realises that he's going to make a run for it. And now Drew McIntyre looks like he's going to run the ropes and taking out Austin Theory. This is chaos, and we're only moments into this matchup here tonight. Austin Theory's back being driven into the post. And Drew McIntyre slamming Austin Theory on the hardest part of the ring. This is all for the King of Chaos title here tonight on your final stop on the road to the Royal Rumble No Chance in Hell this June. This is Wrestling in Chaos with Saturday night's main event, as it looks like Bronson Reed is here. Drew McIntyre does not realise. And now Bronson Reed and Drew McIntyre staring down. And now both men going for a collar and elbow tie up here tonight. And oh my god, Bronson Reed sending Drew McIntyre back into the barricade. And now Drew McIntyre is down with Bronson Reed. Going up to the top rope. And what is Bronson Reed going to look for here tonight? And oh my god, slamming Drew McIntyre down off the top rope into the ring. Now Bronson Reed trying to get Austin Theory to get up. Bronson Reed now going up to the top rope. Could this be the end of Drew McIntyre's reign? Just a few moments away from the Royal Rumble. And now Bronson Reed with the tsunami, but Drew McIntyre moved out of the way. Bronson Reed is now down. And Drew McIntyre looking to get Austin Theory back into the ring with a future shock DDT onto the chair. And now Austin Theory completely knocked out on the chair, but Bronson Reed is going to send... Oh my god, Drew McIntyre reversing it. Bronson Reed is now on the outside. Drew McIntyre trying to get Austin Theory to his feet to finish things off here tonight. But Drew McIntyre got a little bit distracted with a low blow. Austin Theory could win the King of Chaos title, but oh my god, a kick out at 2.999999 by Drew McIntyre. As now his head is being slammed into the ladder. And Austin Theory is going to look for his first ever table spot here in Wrestling in Chaos. He did this back in the first ever WIC figure match when he faced Cody Rhodes in a King of Chaos qualifier. And now Austin Theory, could he finally land that elbow drop through the table off the ladder on the road to the Royal Rumble? And oh my god, no! Drew McIntyre moved out the way, but Austin Theory saved himself just in time. And now Drew McIntyre is standing right behind Theory for Drew McIntyre to slam him through the table. And now Austin Theory. It could be a bit... Oh my god, no. Being slid out the ring. Cool on the rope there as well. And now hip toss from Bronson Reed. Drew McIntyre is down. And he's got the second table. And now Drew McIntyre throwing massive elbows to the head of Bronson Reed. Drew McIntyre climbing to the top of the apron. But oh my god, a reverse Hurricane Rana from Austin Theory. And now Austin Theory could win it all here tonight. A-Town down. This has got to be it. Drew McIntyre has lost. He's got to. There is no way that he can kick out of an A-Town down. But now Austin Theory, what's he going to look for with Bronson Reed holding on to Drew McIntyre? But oh my god. Drew McIntyre moved out of the way and Austin Theory did a drop kick. And now Austin Theory and Bronson Reed are in Drew McIntyre's sight. But oh my god, once again Austin Theory moved out of the way and Bronson Reed went through the table this time. Austin Theory pleading for Drew McIntyre not to hit him, and Drew McIntyre is going to offer him up. But this time Drew McIntyre is not falling for anything as he goes for the future shock DDT to Austin Theory. And now Drew McIntyre could be looking to finish it off here tonight in your opening match here at Saturday night's main event with a Claymore kick. And now the pin. And Drew McIntyre is still your King of Chaos champion. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of this match and still the King of Chaos champion, the Scottish psychopath, Drew McIntyre. And ladies and gentlemen, we are going to follow Drew McIntyre backstage now to hear from him one final time before the Royal Rumble. No chance in hell where he has to enter at entrant number 1. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go to Drew McIntyre right now. I get handed Austin Theory and what do? I enter the fog, I clear the fog, and I'm still your King of Chaos champion. As far as the Rumble goes, I can beat one man, so I can beat 29 of them. And I swear to God, I'm going to enter the as champion and leave as your king. Hello, Wrestling in Chaos. Do you remember me? No, you wouldn't, because we've never quite met. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Ilya Dragunov, and I am the Mad Dragon, and Drew McIntyre, he doesn't have to worry about 29 other men. He only has to worry about me, because I am coming for that lovely little belt there, but the thing I am after more is him. He is specifically my target, and he is specifically going over that top rope because of me. And then, Drew McIntyre, you will remember me. This is a 7-man battle royale match scheduled under one fall, where the winner of this match will choose their entrant number in this year's Royal Rumble match. Introducing to the ring first, Hope Hogan. And introducing to the ring, his first opponent, the phenomenal AJ Styles. And AJ Styles making his way to the ring. AJ has used a lot of dirty tactics since he got into a rivalry with John Cena. Of course, John Cena and AJ Styles, both men are after the King of Chaos title, but so is every man in this 7-man battle royale. And introducing to the ring next, he is bigger than your average Big E. Big E is here tonight. Of course, I don't think we've seen this man since WrestleMania London, when he competed in the Cage of Chaos match. Of course, he did lose by quite a significant number, but Big E still put on a performance at WrestleMania London for all the WIC fans. And introducing to the ring next, the Nigerian Giant, Omos. Representing the Hurt Business, he is here tonight to ideally be able to choose his entrant number. He could pick entrant number 2 and go out with Drew McIntyre, former rival of Omos. Or he could pick entrant number 30 and basically guarantee himself the King of Chaos title. And introducing to the ring next, this is John Cena. John Cena is here tonight. Of course, he has been in a big rivalry recently with AJ Styles ever since WrestleMania. And now John Cena will look to eliminate AJ Styles tonight on the road to the Royal Rumble No Chance in Hell. We're in Madison Square Garden, the world's most famous arena here in New York. There you see John Cena and AJ Styles staring down now. And introducing to the ring next, the Maverick, former King of Chaos champion, Logan Paul. Logan Paul went into this year's WrestleMania as your King of Chaos champion. Will he be leading the Royal Rumble as the champion once again? Logan Paul making an entrance here tonight. I'm Jones from Contender. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe on this video for more Wrestling in Chaos action on the road to the Royal Rumble. And who is the surprise? And introducing their opponents, he is Sheamus is back in Wrestling in Chaos. It has been a long time since Sheamus has been in WIC. And now Sheamus I have the honours of announcing that Sheamus will be competing in this year's Royal Rumble. But will he be able to choose what number he enters up here tonight? In a 7-man battle royale where the winner will choose their entry number. And now Logan Paul, it looks like he's knocking Sheamus. Could we be match underway here tonight? Rob Van Dam, your old referee, is back. We have not seen him since he faced and beat Shinsuke Nakamura in a no disqualification match at WrestleMania. But welcome back, Rob Van Dam, and we are officially underway. Sheamus now throwing massive punches to the face of Logan Paul. Leg drop from Hulk Hogan. Big E with the big ending to Logan Paul. Now Logan Paul must be down. Sheamus with the Bros kick. And now Sheamus gonna send Logan Paul, and Logan Paul is eliminated. The first elimination here tonight. And now John Cena with a massive superplex to AJ Styles. Hulk Hogan, Big E now brawling in the corner. Hulk Hogan with some massive punches to the top of the head of Big E. And now Big E turning things around. And now Big E gonna look for a cannonball in the corner. Hulk Hogan moved out the way. But now Big E has him tied to the ropes. And cannonball in the corner. And again. And one for luck. Hulk Hogan is now down. Well, knocked out. And Big E sending Hulk Hogan off the side. And he is eliminated by a hip toss onto the hardest part of the ring. And oh my god, Omos eliminating Big E. Omos now using the camera as a weapon to Sheamus. And now Sheamus going to eliminate Omos as well. But no. And now Sheamus, what's he going to look for? Sheamus. For a brain buster to Omos. And Sheamus and Omos are eliminated. This is chaos here tonight. And now we are down to the final 2 men already in this matchup. On the road to the Royal Rumble, no chance in hell one of these 2 men will be able to pick their entrant number. And now AJ Styles with the side headlock on John Cena here tonight in the Madison Square Garden Arena. And oh my god, an AA to AJ Styles. And now John Cena has him up for a super AA off the top rope. And now John Cena could win here tonight at Saturday night's main event. But AJ Styles turning things around with a Styles clash. Now it looks like John Cena's going over the ropes. But John Cena trying to get back in, but no. AJ Styles now. AJ Styles and John Cena now. Oh my god, into the post. And now AJ Styles looks like he's about to get suplexed by John Cena, but no. John Cena's back into the post, but John Cena not taking no for an answer. Throwing punches down to AJ Styles now. And John Cena's going to look to finish it all off here tonight in this Battle Royale match. But no, AJ Styles going to shove John Cena, but John Cena is not falling for that trick twice this year. And now AJ Styles is going to look for a drop kick to the chest. AJ Styles knocked out John Cena, but he's only holding on by one arm. And now being shoved out. And your winner of that match, and able to choose his entrant number in this year's Royal Rumble No Chance in Hell match. And now it looks like we have a brawl on our hands. John Cena now brawling with AJ Styles, AA after AA. And now AJ Styles and John Cena for a flip and going down on Sheamus, the security, and Omos. And now being separated by security and the referees here. These two will fight for their lives at the Royal Rumble. No chance in hell when it all comes down for that King of Chaos title that Drew McIntyre at the moment. Drew McIntyre holds. Could John Cena or AJ Styles win the King of Chaos title at the Royal Rumble? As AJ Styles is now allowed to pick his entrant number. I wouldn't be surprised if he picks entrant number 30 and AJ Styles walks home with the win tonight. Whoever accepts my open challenge, I want you to know that when R-Truth is on a mission to prove to Tom and Nick that I am in the Judgment Day, you better watch your back, because you can't see me. And in the Judgment Day, remember to live, laugh and love. And now it looks like we have a backstage attack here on the Brotherhood. Both John Moxley and Karrion Kross are down. But who launched the attack? Let's go to the announcer for the introduction to this match. The following contest is an open challenge match scheduled under one fall. Introducing to the ring first, he is representing the Judgment Day, R-Truth. R-Truth is here tonight to prove to Tom and Nick, in other words Dominic Mysterio, that he belongs in the Judgment Day. And there you see him flexing his muscles, trying to prove as much as he can that he belongs in the Judgment Day. The following is a public service announcement from your Prince of Persuasion, your South Asian sensation, the man with a bebop flow, your Funky G MVP. Tonight is the glorious return of the leader of the Hurt Business. Tonight is the first time since WrestleMania where you will witness a force to be reckoned with. So ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please welcome former longest reigning King of Chaos champion, Bobby Lashley, the true G MVP. We'll see you now. And now we're back with the Brotherhood being injured backstage. And there is the leader of the Hurt Business, Bobby Lashley. He is in Madison Square Garden at Saturday night's main event, and he is back for the first time since WrestleMania London. And introducing his opponent, representing the Hurt Business, former longest reigning King of Chaos champion, accompanied to the ring by MVP, Bobby Lashley. And Bobby Lashley knows that he is going to get through R-Truth easily here tonight. And now it looks like we're about to go underway with this open challenge match here tonight in Madison Square Garden, the world's most famous arena here in New York. This is Saturday night's main event, as R-Truth has got a good strategy of just running out of the ring. And now R-Truth walks into MVP as Bobby Lashley looks like the chase is on for R-Truth. R-Truth now running around the ring, Bobby Lashley joining in too. Bobby Lashley going back in ring and R-Truth stomping down on the back of Bobby Lashley. And now R-Truth going to look for a body slam in the corner, but no. Bobby Lashley now. What's he going to look for? Oh my god, a reverse DDT. And now R-Truth going to look for a body slam in the corner. Successful second time over. And now R-Truth with the banderas going up to the top rope now. R-Truth going to look for a suplex to Bobby Lashley. And now R-Truth. What's he going to look for here tonight? A moonsault. And he didn't get any distance on it, and he landed on the top turnbuckle pad. And oh my god, look at his ankle. Look at R-Truth's ankle. He must have landed funny. But security and the ref are now looking at R-Truth. And it looks like his ankle is sorted for now. But R-Truth looks like he is in absolute agony here tonight.
Go and do it for me. Now watch me whip. Kill it. Now watch me nay-nay. Okay. Now watch me whip. Watch me nay-nay. Why me do it? Now watch me whip. Kill it. Watch me nay-nay. Okay. Now watch me whip. Watch me nay-nay. Can you do it? Now watch me. Ooh, watch me. Watch me. Ooh, watch me. Watch me.
And I thought I've witnessed weirder with R-Truth, but now in the ankle lock. I can't even explain what just happened there. Now the ankle lock by Bobby Lashley. As Bobby Lashley could be looking to finish things off here tonight in this open challenge match that R-Truth issued. On the road to the Royal Rumble with a spear, and now Bobby Lashley. This could be it for R-Truth. And now the pin. And he does it. And your winner of this match, Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley wins here tonight. On the road to the Royal Rumble, the very final stop on the road to the Royal Rumble. And look at R-Truth with security or doctors, whatever you want to call them, and the ref looking at his ankle while MVP and Bobby Lashley walk away with the win here tonight at Saturday night's main event. Of course, we have a 6-man tag match, and Bron Breakker versus Gunther, both men undefeated so far tonight. Look, it's annoying, but Cody is still not here, and we are on next. 3 idiots versus 2 absolute goats. We can do this. Me and you, we can take them down. But you need to know that we need to work together as a team. We can't go off on our separate rivals. We've got to work together on this. We all share the same reason to be in this tag match, to take down the 3, well, now 2 idiots in this match. Well done, MJF. When we go out there in a second, we are going to take them down. Nice way or bad way, it doesn't matter. Seth and Damien will be in for a fight of their lives. And it ain't even the Rumble yet. MJF, you go out first. Me and Ricochet are going to have a bit of a chat. The following contest is a 6-man tag match scheduled under one fall. Introducing to the ring first, he is the current reigning and defending Next Generation Champion, Maxwell Jacob Freeman, MJF. And MJF is here tonight, and so is this man. And introducing to the ring his first tag team partner is your current reigning and defending United States Champion, out of this world, Ricochet. Ricochet recently had one of the best matches here in WSC against Kenny Omega. What a match that was. If you haven't already, at the end of this video, go check it out. What an absolute amazing match that was. But here tonight in Madison Square Garden, it'll be a 6-man tag match. And introducing to the ring last, he is the self-proclaimed real, undisputed champion representing the Brotherhood. This is Jon Moxley. And what a team. Ricochet, Jon Moxley and MJF, and as you can see, they all hold championship gold. But Jon Moxley stole the title from Seth Rollins. He didn't win it, he stole it. I would say the same for Ricochet about him stealing the title, but Roman gave Ricochet the match with Sami Zayn because Sami is technically under Roman's contract still. And introducing their tag team opponents first, he is Damian Priest. And now Damian Priest is here tonight. Well, I believe it's his second match here to see since he returned a few weeks ago. Of course, Damian Priest is teamed up with Seth Rollins here tonight because, of course, Cody Rhodes is still injured after MJF slammed Cody Rhodes with a brainbuster onto the steel steps. Cody Rhodes is not able to compete here tonight, but this man definitely is. And introducing his tag team partner, he is the Drip God, the Revolutionary, the undisputed champion, Seth freaking Rollins. And Seth Rollins is here tonight. He is currently in a rivalry with Jon Moxley. These two will face off in a strap match. The first ever WSC strap match at the Royal Rumble. No Chance in Hell this June. And for Damian Priest, he's currently in a rivalry with Ricochet. And they won't be going on one-on-one. I mean, look at this Royal Rumble match card we've got announced so far. Look at this. There you go. Damian Priest will be competing in a fatal four-way against Ricochet, against LA Knight, and against Carmelo Hayes for the United States title. What a match card that is for the Royal Rumble. Of course, I will say now, there is one more match to be announced. Make sure you go and follow the Instagram to stay updated with the Royal Rumble updates. But we're underway here in Madison Square Garden with this matchup, and Jon Moxley is offering for Seth Rollins to join the Brotherhood. He has said that offer so many times I've lost count. And now Jon Moxley tags in Ricochet as Ricochet looks like he's ready to go. Collar and elbow tie up now. Who's going to get the best of here tonight in the opening moments of this matchup? 6-man tag. Well, it's now a 5-man tag. As now Ricochet sends Seth Rollins into the ropes. And now Seth Rollins with a shoulder tackle. Ricochet goes down. And now Seth runs the ropes. Jumps over Ricochet. Ricochet with the bypass. Seth Rollins sends Ricochet into the ropes. And now with a hip toss. And now Ricochet trying to take down Seth Rollins. And now Ricochet rolling through the legs. And now Seth Rollins with an arm drag. Ricochet with an arm drag. Seth with a hip toss. And now Ricochet backs up into the corner. And now MJF with a German suplex, but MJF let go just in time. And now it looks like he's going to tag in Jon Moxley, but no. As now MJF has Seth Rollins up in the suplex position now. But no, with a suplex, Seth Rollins gives MJF a suplex. And now Seth Rollins, we are only in the opening moments of this match with a schoolboy. A kick to the face. And now, oh my god, a moonsault, a standing moonsault. But a kick out from MJF. Seth Rollins is on a roll here tonight. And now I think MJF was looking for the headlock takeover, but no. And now Seth Rollins is in that headlock takeover position. MJF though trying to make the tag. And Jon Moxley tags it himself in. And now attacking Seth Rollins to the back of the neck with a load of elbows. And with a side slam as well. Oh my god, with a massive punch to the face and a super kick to Damian Priest, who is on the side of the ring. Has done absolutely nothing wrong to Jon Moxley. But just because he feels like it, he's going to knock him out anyway. And now Jon Moxley could be looking for the finish already here tonight. And now Jon Moxley for a Canadian Destroyer. Seth Rollins might be knocked out. This might be it. And now Jon Moxley attacking the referee, but the referee dragging him away from Seth Rollins. Doing his job. RVD is back, of course, as your referee. And Carter to Jon Moxley. This is chaos here tonight. But now Jon Moxley with the DDT to the ref, and the ref is down. Rob is down, your referee, as now Jon Moxley and Seth Rollins staring down, but with a low blow. Seth Rollins on the receiving end there of a low blow. And Jon Moxley with the DDT, the finisher. This could be it. And now MJF with the brain buster. And Ricochet with the moonsault. This has got to be it here tonight, as Jon Moxley is going to go for the pin. But he knocked out the referee. Dumb move by Jon Moxley. And now the other referee coming in. The Rock coming in, but Seth Rollins with a strong kick out there. This is chaos here tonight on your final stop on the road to the Royal Rumble. No chance in hell. 30 men will compete for the King of Chaos title. As now The Rock just got dragged out the ring by the other ref. And now both refs are having an argument now. RVD and The Rock having an argument. And oh my god, rock bottom to ref Rob. And now Jon Moxley with the finisher DDT. And now with an arm hold, a submission move applied to Seth Rollins. Will Damian Priest be able to get the tag? Seth Rollins could be fading any second now. He needs to make that tag to Damian Priest to save his team in this matchup. But no, Jon Moxley dragging him further away from the tag. And now Seth Rollins picks him back up and walks over to make the tag to Damian Priest. And oh my god, Damian with a double clothesline. And now dragging MJF down. And now Damian Priest squishing Ricochet in the corner. And Ricochet pleading for Damian Priest not to give him a massive hip toss, sending him halfway across the ring. A massive lariat. And now Damian Priest for the finisher. The stalling reverse DDT. As now Seth Rollins dives on to MJF and Jon Moxley here tonight. This is absolute chaos. We will be back in just a second after this ad break.
He's not here, but I am.
And we are back here tonight as Ricochet. It looks like he's gonna... Has he got the belt? He's got the US title. He didn't realise the ref was behind him as well. And now both the ref and Ricochet arguing over the title. Now The Rock, your referee, is knocked out. And The Rock having some issues trying to get on. And now Damian Priest is standing right behind Ricochet, as Ricochet was going to use the US title. But now Ricochet pleading Damian Priest once again in this matchup. Damian Priest now doesn't realise, but MJF with a low blow. And now Ricochet being told to use the belt to Damian Priest. And now looking for a moonsault, but using the belt. Oh my God, what a move by Ricochet. And now RVD, your referee, taking the title off of Ricochet. But now Ricochet is going to look for a move made famous by UK wrestler Leon Cage. Stomp into the future to Rob Van Dam, your referee of this matchup here tonight in Madison Square Garden, New York, the world's most famous arena. As now Ricochet now, well, Ricochet and MJF are beating down Damian Priest in this matchup. What a match it has been so far.
Wrestling has more than one.
But, oh my gosh, no way. Is he here? I mean, he's still got to be injured, surely. As now Ricochet rolls out the ring after hearing the music of the American Nightmare. Cody Rhodes is back, but he's still got the neck brace round his neck. And now MJF, oh my God, with the low blow to Cody Rhodes. And now Brain Buster to Cody. And now we have a 6-man tag, but the neck brace has just come off. It looks like Cody Rhodes isn't injured anymore. He's cleared to wrestle. This is now a 6-man tag match. Crossroads to MJF. And now Cody Rhodes going for the pin. Double pin here tonight. And the win. And your winners of that match, they are the team of Seth freaking Rollins, Damian Priest, and the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. And now all three men are holding the titles they want to win. Or they have, as Seth Rollins does technically hold the undisputed title. Damian Priest wants to win the US title off of Ricochet in that fatal 4-way match at the Royal Rumble. Cody Rhodes wants to win the Next Generation title. But will there be a match made official? We'll have to find out. And now Seth Rollins holds the undisputed title, his title once again, as Jon Moxley is furious. He has lost the title. He has lost the one thing that got him the match at the Royal Rumble. And now... oh no. Oh no, the Brotherhood beating down Seth Rollins, as Jon Moxley has once again stolen the undisputed title off of Seth freaking Rollins. Jon Moxley versus Seth freaking Rollins at the Royal Rumble, no chance in hell, in a strap match. Who will walk out your undisputed champion in the first ever WIC strap match?
I've seen the world, done it all, had my cake now. Diamonds brilliant and ballet.
this championship, the WYC Undisputed Championship. And I'll go for the King Shatter. And Sami Zayn push Roman Reigns out of the way. You are a disgrace. You are a failure.
Will you still love me when I got nothing but my aching soul? I know you will. I know you will. I know that you will.
We'll let you face me again at Backlash if you sign this contract where if you lose this one-on-one match, then you lose your freedom. It's not like you're signing your career away or anything. Do you want the opportunity of your life or not? All your dreams coming true. The fan favourite guy finally becoming the Undisputed Champion. So, sign here. And finally, your mystery opponent before you face me. And quick thing, this isn't a normal match. This is a strap match.
Got to know your pretty face and electric soul. Will you still love me when I'm no longer young and beautiful?
Roman looking to end it all.
Will you still love me when I got nothing but my aching soul?
Because tonight not only marks Sami Zayn rejoining the bloodline, but it marks your first initiation. Solo, you know what to do. Now all I want you to do is get your fist and hit Seth until he doesn't get back up. Right now, Sami, we have a nice picture to paint the canvas on, and I don't want to knock him out in one shot. I want to make this last. Are you gonna do it? You want to hit me, don't you? Smash my face in. Well, you are our property. You will do as you're told, or you... When are you going to understand? Looks like never at this rate, Sami. And if you can do what no one else can do, not even Seth could do it alone, if you can pull out the greatest miracle in WIC history, and that is beat Roman Reigns, then I will give you your freedom. And those two men, Sami Zayn and Roman Reigns, will collide at the Royal Rumble. No chance in hell. One last time. Sami Zayn has never pinned Roman Reigns. And Roman Reigns has pinned Sami Zayn twice. This is for Sami's freedom. And what a match it will be. Just like your main event coming up right now. The contest is your main event. Introducing to the ring first, he is Bron Breakker. And Bron Breakker is one of very few men that have never been pinned in a Wrestling in Chaos ring. Of course, also on that list is his opponent tonight, Gunther, which means one of these men will lose their undefeated streak here in WIC. This is Saturday night's main event in your main event match. This is the final stop before the Royal Rumble. No chance in hell. Both of these men looking for an opportunity at the King of Chaos title. Of course, Bron Breakker has been announced to compete in the Royal Rumble this year. Can he throw 29 other men over the top rope and win the King of Chaos title? course, Drew McIntyre is the current champion. We saw him defend against Austin Theory in a no disqualification match at the very start of the show. And then he was attacked by Ilya Dragunov, who has also now been announced that he will be competing in the Royal Rumble, No Chance in Hell, 30 men, this June. But tonight is your main event, and let's go. The opponents. Bron Breakker has got the biggest challenge yet in his WIC career, because ladies and gentlemen, this man is also undefeated, never been pinned, and he has been around in WIC for a lot longer than Bron Breakker. Introducing to the ring his opponent, the Ring General, Gunther. And Gunther, of course, isn't the most liked person. Oh, there you go. Proves it there with a headbutt to a fan. Getting up close and personal, shouting in the face of a fan here tonight. Has probably paid a lot of money to come and watch this one-on-one matchup. Bron Breakker versus Gunther in your main event here tonight. And what a match it will be, as now Gunther and Bron Breakker in the same ring here tonight, Saturday night's main event in Madison Square Garden, the world's most famous arena. And the final stop on the road to the Royal Rumble, as now The Rock is your referee here tonight, who is holding Gunther's coat. Who will walk away with their undefeated streak, still undefeated, and who will lose the undefeated streak of theirs tonight? What a stare down we've got going on by these two. What a match it's gonna be here tonight. Of course, I'm Jones at the Commentary Desk. You are watching Wrestling in Chaos, Saturday night's main event. Your favourite Saturday night obsession is back. Of course, we are just a few moments, I don't know how long it is away from WWE's Money in the Bank, but it's going to be a banger as well. Just like this one that is now officially underway. Bron Breakker and Gunther going for the collar and elbow tie-up. Locking up now. Both men going into the ropes. Gunther being shoved into the ropes by Bron Breakker. Being overpowered by the young... Oh my god. Gunther rolling out of the ring. And now Gunther has kind of underestimated what Bron Breakker is able to do here tonight, as now he has asked that The Rock holds Bron Breakker back. And now Gunther and Bron Breakker locking up once more. And now Gunther getting the advantage, but no, Bron Breakker puts him in the corner. And now, oh my god, Bron Breakker gets slammed into the buckle. And now Gunther's in the corner. Bron Breakker now. What's he going to look for? A chop? But no. Oh, mocking Gunther here tonight. Getting into the head of Gunther. Could be a smart move. Could be the dumbest move made so far in Bron Breakker's young WIC career, with a hip toss by Gunther. And some massive forearms to the back of the neck. As now being separated by the referee. We are in the opening few moments of this matchup here tonight, as now Bron Breakker dives onto Gunther. Bron Breakker and Gunther brawling now as Gunther rolls to the outside once again, shouting at the same fan. And now Gunther realises that we are on the final stop on the road to the Royal Rumble, No Chance in Hell, as Bron Breakker runs the ropes and dives onto Gunther. This is Chaos here tonight, and we are only in the opening moments of this matchup. Of course, I am Jones at the Commentary Desk, and you are watching your main event of Saturday night's main events here tonight. Bron Breakker and Gunther collide for the first time ever in WIC. Both men are undefeated, but could Bron Breakker end the undefeated streak of Gunther, or vice versa, the other way round? Bron Breakker now with a cannonball onto Gunther, whose feet were locked on the post, I believe. And now Gunther being sent into the barricade. And oh my god, Gunther would have done a flip bump if the barricade was not there, as now Bron Breakker could be looking for a power bomb. Gunther trying to reverse it. And oh my god, a back body drop. And now Gunther sends Bron Breakker in the ring here tonight as Gunther goes up to the top rope. What could he be looking for here tonight? But no, Gunther just get back in the ring by the looks of it. Big boot, but oh my god, taking out the referee. Bron Breakker moved out of the way. Referee was in the way and took the hit as Bron Breakker goes for the spear. And now the pin. And Bron Breakker would have ended the undefeated streak of Gunther if the referee was up. Bron Breakker now tries to, oh my god. What a move to the back of Bron Breakker. And oh my god, landing on his head. As now Gunther with some massive kicks to the chest of Bron Breakker, who is currently in the middle of the ring, grounded. And now Bron Breakker. Oh my god, a massive back elbow. And once again by Gunther. And Gunther with multiple back elbows now. And looks like he's trying to injure the arm. As Gunther now goes into the corner, but no. Moves out the way with a British up and over. And oh my god, a German suplex. And now the pin. Look at that. And a kick out by Bron Breakker. Gunther trying to use all the techniques he can with a massive suplex now. And once again the pin. But a kick out by Bron Breakker. And once again Gunther trying to go for the pin. Starting to become desperate in this matchup here tonight. As now Gunther telling the referee, The Rock, to count faster. And oh my god, this time that boot was intentional. This time he meant it. And now Gunther calling for the other ref. There is only one more ref, Rob Van Dam, to come out here and kick out by Bron Breakker. This is chaos here tonight in your main event matchup. As now Gunther, some back elbows, but no, Bron Breakker picking him up, sending him into the ropes, and oh my god, Gunther with a back elbow. And now the pin once again, but a kick out by Bron Breakker. He's still in this. But some massive punches to the face of Bron Breakker. And now Gunther could be looking for a double drop kick. And now Bron Breakker is not looking so lucky now for the power bomb. No one's ever kicked out of it, but Bron Breakker making history tonight, kicking out of the power bomb. Gunther's finishing move. No one has ever kicked out of that move here in WIC. Bron Breakker is now the first. And oh my god. And now Bron Breakker could be looking to finish things off here tonight. Bron Breakker gonna look to finish things off with the spear to Gunther, who falls into the second rope. But oh my god, with a big boot. Big boot to Bron Breakker. And now it looks like Gunther's passed out. And now a pin. He's done it, but who's won? Why is the referees... This has confused me now. Who's won this matchup? Confusion in the arena here tonight, Madison Square Garden. Ladies and gentlemen, this match has ended in a double pinfall. Therefore, this match is a draw. Does that mean both men have lost their undefeated streaks, or they both still have the undefeated streaks? I'm going to go with they both still have the undefeated streak, but now we have a brawl on our hands. Brawl on our hands, Gunther and Bron Breakker brawling around the arena now. And oh my god, a suplex through the announcer's table, but it didn't fully break. As now Gunther sets up Bron Breakker in the powerbomb position. Gunther. And now Bron Breakker with a spear through the table, or what was left of it anyway, on the road to the Royal Rumble. No chance in hell. This is absolute chaos breaking out here tonight. We have an absolute brawl on our hands. Could this be the last match that I was told about. I haven't heard what the match was. I was just told that there's still another match to be announced. Could it be Bron Breakker versus Gunther at the Royal Rumble? What a match that would be. But Bron Breakker diving on to the security and Gunther. As now Bron Breakker has Gunther in his sights. I'm going to have to move out the way. And now look at these two men trying to brawl through security, through the referees, just to fight off each other. As now security and the referees pulling Gunther and Bron Breakker in separate directions. These two men are going to have to go in separate ways. For the rest of tonight, one man will only be allowed in the backstage area at a time. And what a chaotic night it has been so far. And I thought things were chaotic. It's just about to get even better. Ladies and gentlemen, I mean, you already know who it is. The former longest reigning undisputed champion. The tribal chief, the head of the table, Roman Reigns, who holds Sami Zayn's contract, is here tonight. Let's hear from him right now. You know what I hate more than losing? Betrayal. Sami was supposed to fall in line and obey his tribal chief. I gave him everything. I let him stand by my side. I let him win the US title. I let him be the next tribal chief. But the fans got into his head and he thought it would be a good idea to betray his tribal chief while he's under contract, which makes Sami at the Royal Rumble. When I finally put an end to Sami Zayn, he will learn to fall in line, because I will keep his freedom and I will make sure that he never walks into this company again. And ladies and gentlemen, Sami Zayn is here. And Roman Reigns with his shirt off, ready to fight. Sami Zayn here tonight. And now Sami Zayn from behind, sealing a move from Roman Reigns. And now punches. And we have a brawl going on. A brawl on our hands now. Already on the outside, both men brawling around the post. And now Sami Zayn and Roman Reigns. Sami with a suplex to Roman Reigns, of course. And now the security and the refs and your general manager Baron Corbin are out here trying to separate these two men that will not stop fighting. Will not stop brawling with each other. This is not a match. This is an actual fight. A fight over leadership. And now Sami Zayn is being handed a chair by Roman Reigns. And now Sami Zayn has the opportunity to hit Roman Reigns with the chair, but no, he cannot bring himself to hit his former friend. And now super kick. The Usos are here to help Roman Reigns. The Usos, no way. Who would have thought they're here in the building tonight? They didn't even have a match. Pretty Deadly are here. Pretty Deadly will be taking on MSK and for the tag team titles. And now Roman Reigns going to look to finish things off with the spear, but no. And this time Roman Reigns can't bring himself to finish things off. Oh my god, so he's going to get someone else to do it for him. Solo Sikoa is here. And now Solo dropping Sami onto the chair. And now Sami with a choke slam. Sami Zayn must be in agony. The entire back must be bruised of Sami Zayn. And now a chokehold, a submission hold by Solo Sikoa. No way. We saw this man a few matches ago. Seth Rollins is here once again. And now staring down with Solo Sikoa. And attacking Solo. And now Roman and Seth having an argument now. As Seth and Solo now brawling around the ring. Roman Reigns. Oh my god, Helluva Kick! Sami Zayn with the Helluva Kick! And now going to look for another one here tonight. Could this be the same thing that happens this June at the Royal Rumble? But no, Roman Reigns rolls out of the ring. For 2 years, I put up with you idiots in the bloodline, and let me tell everyone what will actually happen at the Rumble. We will show up, I will pin Roman Reigns for the first time ever, and finally get the freedom I deserve. But there is just one thing that everyone missed. In that contract we signed, it also states that if I pin you, not only do you, Roman Reigns, lose your freedom, but you have to give me the position of being the tribal chief of the bloodline.